A beautiful day out here in North Carolina, so I'm out here and recording this video. And one of the things that when I talk about soft life business, I talk about that here on this channel. And one of the things that I got a revelation about is that not every woman has the same soft life, right? But not all of us think the same thing when we hear the word soft life. Not all of us have the same lifestyle. Not all of us are, married. Not all of us, are homeschooling. Not all of us are doing, have the same life, doing the same things. But one thing I believe we all have in common is that we want the freedom to choose, have choices. Have choices to have groceries delivered, have choices to whether or not we want to buy the black pair of shoes or the red pair. Matter of fact, we want both. We want choices to whether or not we want to drive our car today or just go take an Uber, which is something I did today. I didn't feel like driving, so just go take an Uber. Some of us enjoy even walking, as my mentor say, getting our hot girl steps in and walking to the store and getting groceries and getting our nails done, getting our hair done and buying nice cute glasses. We all want choices. And for me, freedom, when I got a touch of freedom, really, what it meant to me, what soft life meant to me, uh, it showed up that morning when I woke up, and I woke up to a $599 sale, rolled over and got a stripe. I even sent my mentor a Voxer note or Voxer because we do mentorship in Voxer. I sent her the message with the screenshot of my very first sale, like in less than 30 days of investing in this business. That day is when I felt freedom. Like, that's the day where I was like, girl, like, this works. This is soft life. Waking up to money. That's soft life to me. Like, I even took that money, did a couple things. You can do a couple things with $599. You can pay a bill, you can catch up on something, you can, do things. But I decided to, first of all, buy groceries for the week. That was my way of contributing to our household that week. I told my husband, I'm about to get into this routine. I'm going to be cooking every night. I'm going to make sure that, this is going to be a part of my lifestyle. I'm going to make sure we have the groceries. I'm going to make sure we have everything we need. Because we know when you send a husband to the store with a honey-do list, sometimes he don't get everything you're supposed to get. So for me to control that, every Friday, sometimes Saturday, I get on the Walmart app, order my groceries, have them delivered. And it's all because of this business. It's all because the freedom of not having to scouch out for customers and do all those things. So yeah, I'm going to talk to you today, like how this can be what your life is too. Not directly like mine, but think about what your soft life, what that means for you, and how this business can be the vehicle to get the things not only that you need, but also to get the things that you want, to shift your lifestyle, to shift how you do things. So I'm excited about this video. So go ahead and grab your pen, notebook. I'm going to, give you some deets, give you the steps, how you can make this happen for you. And I'm excited for you. I'm excited about this. I am just loving, continue to share this with women, like women that want a soft life business, women that want to make money online in a softer way. Okay, I got you. So let's talk about the business, like how the system works, how I make it work. So when I came online, I've been on YouTube since 20. I can't remember when I started this channel. I know when I was in publishing, let me go back. I started online in 2014. That's when I came online. I was actually on Facebook, and learning about speaking and those type of things. So I built a speaking business, and I went from speaking to coaching to publishing. So with publishing, I started my publishing company in 2016 and BWE Publishing and Consultant. So I helped thousands of women, helped them to publish their books, made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars over the years. 2023, I decided to take YouTube serious. I was like, I'm going to take YouTube serious. I shut down my publishing company. I was like, I'm going to write books. I want to make a living writing books, selling digital products and those type of things. So I was going to do those things, being on Etsy, just a lot. I had a lot going on, like dabbled into low content books, all those things. I had a lot going on the back end of my business. And when I stumbled upon here on YouTube, I found a lady, and she was, I didn't find her. My husband introduced me to her channel. So he was like, hey, look, take a look at her channel, take a look at her video. She does a great job when it comes to the master resale rights courses, and he loved her perspective around it, around, turnkey business, digital franchising. And so it gave him a different perspective, and he was like, go check this out. You need to look at this. You might like it. I think in a sense, he was telling me, look, you need to do something different, because he knew I was going through it when it came to publishing. It was just so much. I was making pretty good money, but it was a lot. I was always on my phone, always on my computer. I was always doing all the things. So he was tired of it. I think he was real tired of it. So he was like, check her out, check out her channel. I checked it out for a little while. I wasn't really impressed at first, because I didn't like how women were like coming online, and I'm talking about ordinary women. They weren't coming up here trying to teach nothing. They was selling a course. They was here selling something they did not have to build, and they was making thousands and thousands of dollars. So I think a little bit of me was jealous. I was like, how is it that girl, this stay-at-home mama, can come up here, and she can come up here and she can sell a course, she can make thousands of dollars, and I'm over here struggling, some months trying to hit 5K, 3K. It's a struggle. Like, and I'm everywhere doing all the things. Why is that so? So I was a little mad about that. I was a little mad about watching and watching and watching, peeping. I was like, you know what? I like her. I like how she's doing business. She did this one video. She made over $108,000 in a year standpoint. And when she broke down what she does, I was like, girl, I want to do that. All she did was to make her money was, first of all, she had a product that people were looking for. She had her nice landing. She had her, systems and all those things together. And she was selling this one offer. She just had this one offer. It's $500. She's like, $500, $500. Every video she did right here on YouTube, she would go live. She would do YouTube videos. She did YouTube shorts, posted on a community post. She did a piece of content every day. And then she also emailed her list. So she was like, that's all she did. She didn't have to DM people. She didn't chase people. She allowed YouTube's algorithm to put her content in front of people that were looking for what she was talking about in her videos. So in her videos, she talked about the business. She talked about what it was doing for her. She talked about her story. She talked about, things that she was learning. And all the while, because, when you want to make money from YouTube, you can either make money from AdSense. That means you have to chase the algorithm. You got to figure out, you got to post what people are looking for if you want to make that AdSense money. But she chose the other route. Although she's monetized, she chose the other route. She was like, I got something to sell. So because I got something to sell, in every single piece of content, I'm going to invite people to this business. One offer, one platform. YouTube was her main platform. Now that was like 80% of her income. She said the other income, she used strategies for the back end of her business. So when people were joining her email list and when people bought from her, she offered like different services like mentorship. She offered to help people to set their systems up, and that's what she did. That's how she made her money. And for me, that was soft. That was so light. That was like, I want to do that. Whatever you got, let me buy it. So I invested. I invested my $500. I used Afterpay. Okay. I invested. I dived in. And I was like, I want to do this. I want that type of lifestyle. And she talked about how she get to live too. Talked about even paying off debt, being able to save money, being able to, pay up on bills. Like all of that was very attractive to me. And I was like, listen, girl, whatever you are doing, I want to do. And this is what I want to show more women, that you don't have to create anything. All right. You don't have to be online all the time. You can create simple posting like this, sharing your story, sharing your findings, and building your tribe. And people will watch your content, and some people will say, I want that too. I want that too. I want to be able to do that too. To me, this business is, for me, it is like affiliate marketing on steroids. Except for with affiliate marketing, although you were doing the same thing. Like I have a friend, and she is like, Amazon pays her a lot of money every month because her whole brand is sharing things that she uses at home. So she has millions of followers. She has a lot of people that buy from her Amazon storefront. Have you ever bought from an Amazon storefront? So she has that, and that's how she makes a lot of her money, through Amazon. Except for the difference is she has no idea who's buying from her. She can't email her people that's buying from her, because they just go directly and buy, and Amazon keeps all of the customers. And plus, Amazon is in control when she gets paid. So she doesn't, the money doesn't go directly to her. They have a pay schedule. So she has to wait to get paid. So the difference between that and this turnkey business is that, and I'm gonna go a little bit more deeper, so just stick with me, all right? So the difference is that with this business, you get 100% of the profits. You get your own link. Like I have my own link, mysoftlifelifebiz.com. You'll have your own, domain, what you want, to fit your brand, and you will have your link in every video that you do. And every time someone says yes, whether I have had $599 days. I have had $1,000 days. I have had $1,500 days. All right. $3,000 months. And that may not seem like a lot, but to me, it's not the most. I made more than that, but to me, I would much rather have a $3,000 month with ease, doing what I'm doing now, working like 2 hours a day, than being online all day trying to DM and trying to make, and maybe I would get a $10,000 publishing client. I would much rather do, and even after I get the $10,000 publishing client, there's still work to be done after that. So that's why I said this gets to be easy. So how did I build this soft life business, right? It came with three things. Well, it came down to these three things. A license, so I didn't have to start from scratch. I plugged into something that was already proven. It also had a product. It's a $500 plus digital product. I can resell over and over and over and keep 100% of the profits, right? And then automation. That's the best part. The system works even when I'm not. So sales come in while I'm living life. So when you have license plus product plus automation equals freedom. That's the equation that made my soft life business so very possible. Okay. So very possible. All right, girl. So let me give you some action steps. Okay. I'm going to give you some things that you can take away that you can do. Cause I know you're wondering like how to start your own like version of this. And I'm going to give this to you in just 3 simple steps. 3 simple steps. Okay. First of all, this is what I did. I had to decide. I decided this is the model I wanted. I invested into the franchise style business. I invested $500 one time. Okay. Now you can sell this at $500 or $599. I sell it for $599. Okay. So that's what you have to do. You just gotta decide. That's what I did. And I know when I made my decision, I was very, very scared at first because I was afraid of what people might think. Um, and that comes from people pleasing. Just wanting to please people. I can't please people. I had to think about myself. This was about me. This was about Sharita, what she wanted to do, how this was going to work. So I had to look at my life. So you need to look at your life to say, okay, will this fit around my life? Is this something that I know I can be committed to? All right. That's what I asked myself. Are you going to be committed to this, Sharita? Are you going to focus your time and your energy into this business? Because you want to get the results that she had, and whatever the results, that God has for you, you want to get that, right? But there's a mindset around people, around women that are making that kind of money, is focus, right? And making a decision and continue to be consistent in that decision. Not wavering, not getting shiny object syndrome, not feeling like you had to jump around to do other things, right? I look, I'm used to doing a lot, online. I'm used to seeing things, having shiny object syndromes, feeling like I wanted to do something else, do something different. But when I got focused, I'm telling you, that's when the money happened. That's when the lifestyle changed. That's when, I was able to do the things that I can do for my family because I was focused. Okay. So you decide if this is something that you want to do. If this is the vehicle that's going to help you to build your soft life business and what that looks like for you. So step number 2 is that you got to learn and set up. Okay. When you invest, you go through the training, learn the system, set up your business at the same time. So you're doing 2 things at once. I'm not talking about sitting around binge watching videos. Okay. You're taking action while you learn. All right. Inside of the system, you are learning digital marketing skills that nobody can take away from you. But not only that, as you are learning, you're implementing. Okay. You learn and implement. The first thing I did when I got in, of course, I went through the welcome. There's a welcome module. I went through the welcome module. And then I went through the setup. So I was like, let me get my system set up. And when I say system, is that when I went to her link, she had a opt-in page where you put your name and your email. So she had her own personalized link. Like I have mysoftLifeBiz.com. So you'll have your own too. She had her own. I went to her link, opted in, and it gave me the sales page. So on the sales page, which we give that to you, you just really just not copy and paste it, but you just press button and everything will be there for you. But I went to her sales page and then I went and I bought. So I got everything set up like in a weekend. So, and I'm not brand new online. So I've been online for a long time. So I know all about sales pages and opt-in pages. Yes. But all I did was, because I even helped one of my customers, I even set up her system for her. And I did the same thing. I went through each video and set everything up step by step so that my system can be set up. So when I was ready to start creating content on YouTube, I would have something to sell. Step number three, monetize. Okay. This is where you got to start posting and start sharing. Okay. Pick your platform, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and start sharing your story. Every time someone buys through your link, you earn $500 plus directly and instantly. Okay. This system gives you the license and the product. You own the business. You keep 100% of the profits. Here's the very best thing that I love about this business. Every week we have office hours on Tuesday. So you're not by yourself. You're not like buying and then you have nobody to talk to and be in community with. Every week we have mentorship calls in Zoom. We get our questions answered. You get your tech questions answered. You can share your screen if you need to, if you're stuck. That's what that's for. But they have, for the last month, they have been pure master classes. Not only, once you get your business set up, I got my business set up. I was learning things like my messaging. How you think I created this whole soft life business branding around what I am doing, because those are the things that I learned along the way. Mentorship, like one-on-one mentorship, learning even the mindset shifts around posting, and having, so that even though, yes, we're selling the same things, but we have different audiences and we have different messaging. We have totally different lifestyles. So people that are attracted to me will buy from me, and people that are attracted to you will buy from you. That's how simple this gets to be. But the best thing about this is, and I know it's all of it's the best, but you are learning skills. Like, I'm learning things that I can turn around and provide services to other people. Like, women have paid me to set up their system for them. That's more money in the bank for me. And how was I able to do that? Because I learned how to do it. I did it myself for myself. I know how to do it. So women pay me to do that. Women pay me to mentor them. They want mentorship, so they pay me to mentor them. All right. So when I say this gets to be easy, when I say what we get paid to do is to post, that's literally what we do. We get paid to post content, and even the content, girl, we don't even have to think about it. It's done for us. We have you heard of AI, we use AI, we use ChatGPT. We got a bot that you put in, you finish training, you got out of training, you're ready what to post, what to say, how to put it out there according to your messaging and your branding, honey. It don't get no better than that. I can't stress that enough. So this is how I designed my version of soft life. And I believe you can design yours too. Okay. So what would that look like for you? Like more family time, you financial ease, traveling. You like to travel. Okay. No alarm clock. I don't have an alarm clock. Whatever your soft life looks like for you is possible. Okay. So I want you to go to mysoftlifebiz.com to see exactly my business, get you deeper. Join me live. I just incorporated where I have live Zoom sessions. If you got questions, I want to be there for you. If you have additional questions you want to meet, so go there. Get in the business. Invest $599 one time. I have tripled my investment back. Like, before, I use Afterpay, and that's available too. If you want to split your payments, you can use Afterpay, you can use Klarna. Now, that's based on your approval, with them. I use Afterpay. Okay, I use Afterpay, and I'm not ashamed about it. But here's the kicker. When I made my first sale, I was able to pay it off because it was less than, the 30 days, because I think with Afterpay you pay what, every other week or something like that. But anyways, I paid it off. So after that sale, I went into total profit mode. So everything that I made my investment back already. So don't don't let, some people will let the investment like stop you. Don't let that stop you, because you can be like me. Okay, you get in here and get your system set up, start creating your content, and you can have people buying like that. Okay, we don't know the future. Okay, you just have to decide, put yourself out there so you can get to the money too. So I want you to remember, okay, your soft life doesn't have to look like mine at all. But you deserve freedom. Okay, you deserve freedom, and you can create it. I got the vehicle that's going to help you to create it. Okay, I'm trying to get these open so I can have some crackers. You like cheese and crackers? But girl, let's go ahead and get you started. I want to see you in our next mentorship call. I want to see you there. I want to be there with you to help you to get your business set up so we can make this money. People really need these skills. As you can see, a lot of people, especially us women, we're getting laid off in drones. It's happening a lot. I'm seeing that. And many people are coming online. They want to know, okay, how do I make money? And you will have the keys to their breakthrough. But you got to get out your own way, and you got to take the risk, and you got to put yourself out there so they can see it. This is how I look at it too. I always looked at my business like this, regardless of what I was doing, is that God gives us the keys to someone else's breakthrough. Like, imagine there is a woman that, she got laid off, or maybe she's in a business she don't like, and she sees you, and she's like, I like her. We got a lot of things in common. I want to do what she is doing. And she invests, and when she invests, the money goes to you. It's sowing and reaping all day. It's sowing and reaping all day. So decide that this is for you, and I got the vehicle for you. Okay. So I look forward to seeing you in our next office hours. Yeah. Okay. I see you there. Hey, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to, and also hit that notification bell so when I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. All right. All right, girl. I see you in office hours Tuesday. I want to see you there. All right. Bye, girl.